And now, a special message from Santa Claus.
Chris Kringle here, big fan of the MilitiaGamer. Just want to remind you before I get back on the road here and deliver more gifts to subscribe to the MilitiaGamer channel here, or else you'll be on the naughty list.
I just would like to say, guys, this has been an amazing year, and I could not thank you guys for all the support and all the different things that have happened with this channel, all the people that we've met, and just, you know, being able to provide content for you guys in some way, shape, or form. I know sometimes we've taken long breaks, but I'm happy that you guys always come back and will always watch the content that I provide. So thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. And honestly, this series has too. I know it was spaced out and we didn't do it as often as I would have loved to do, but do not worry. I have plans to do 12 episodes, one per month, probably towards the middle of the month. We'll be doing one militia chat every month, and then also, you know, throwing in other stuff too. But you know, that's for next year. For right now, what's going on, cadets? Militia here, and welcome back to the last episode of Militia Chat, the Christmas episode, the pinnacle of this channel here. You all know the drill. It's the premiere series where I talk about the random crap that goes on in my head and in my life and all that other good stuff. And like I said, this year has been a blast, and doing this series has been one of my favorite things this year. Like I said, I know it wasn't something that I did as consistent as I would have loved to, but you know, I still enjoyed the heck out of it for every episode that we did. And I figured, since it's almost the end of the year, and since I woke up at 5 in the morning, instead of staying up until 5 in the morning, because I have to work in 3 hours, let's get an episode done real quick. So let's get into today's topics now, shall we? So first things first, I gotta give a huge shout out to my dad. He plays one of the best Santas I know. Actually, you know, he is Santa, you know. And the greatest thing in the world is when I tell people that, because people get so confused, and then they see him, and they're like, oh, your dad's Santa, okay. Because whenever I go to work, my dad actually, he'll volunteer to play Santa at my job, and it's one of the funniest things in the world, because yesterday I was like, hold on, I gotta go bring something to Santa real quick in the middle of my shift. And they're like, wait, what? And I tell them, oh yeah, no, my dad's Santa. And then people will crack the joke at me saying, oh, that must mean you're his elf. And you know, I gotta say, elf labor laws need to be tweaked a little bit, you know. We're working 365 days a year with like maybe an hour break in between, you know. I just need a little bit more milk and cookies, honestly, guys. If you guys want to help out, send Militia Gamer some cookies here at the North Pole. That's 365 Santa Claus Lane. Oh my god, no, but everyone asks me that question though, and it's always the greatest thing in the world. And it's cool because, you know, a lot of people, they'll say like, oh, you know, my dad's a firefighter, my dad's a plumber, my dad plays Santa Claus. Like, I feel like the kid from the Santa Claus movie, dude. Like, it's awesome. I mean, obviously he does have a job, you know, but that's his secret identity is Santa Claus. You know, it's awesome to see. And the suit was actually made by my grandma, so it's honest to God incredible the amount of detail and the amount of just sheer work she put into it. So kudos to grandma too, you know, she's awesome and makes an amazing Santa suit. If you are in need of a Santa suit, please call the 1-800-SANTA-SUIT. Oh man. Speaking of Santa though, and the holiday season here, this year I almost felt like I didn't have the Christmas spirit. Until Christmas Eve, actually, was when I really started to, you know, feel it. I mean, I wore my Santa hat all the time, and, you know, I listened to Christmas music in the car, but it never really felt like Christmas this year until I saw, like, a light dusting of snow. It all melted by the time I got out of work, but honestly, like, this year had its ups and downs, and Christmas wasn't really something that I sat down and was like, oh yay, Christmas, you know. I didn't have a lot of videos planned for Christmas season, you know, because we took another break, which I'll get into at a later point in time. I'm not going to go into why that happened, but, you know, it almost felt, I don't know, I almost felt like a Christmas with the Crank situation was about to happen, and I was going to skip Christmas entirely. And then I saw the snow, I kind of just was a lot more jovial and excited, and I was like, man, Christmas, yeah, this is going to be awesome. And it really was. And honestly, I loved every part of it, you know, so far. I got to spend part of it with my girlfriend. You know, I took a nap, unfortunately, because I was just so burned out because I only got 3 hours of sleep on Christmas Eve. And then had to work a 6.5 hour shift, which, you know, wasn't terrible, but, you know, I would have liked to be a little more awake. But I did get a really cool Christmas present that I really like. Actually, I'm gonna go get it real quick. For those of you who don't know, I am a huge collector of hats, and I have a bunch of different hats. Like, I got a sombrero hanging up here. Hold on. I got a sombrero. I have my fedoras that I usually wear in videos. Oh, the camera's not right now. I have baseball caps. I have like this mariachi cap thing for my plague doctor outfit that I wear to cons. And this is my newest addition. Yeah, I love this. Honestly, I never really saw myself wearing this hat. This was more of a James thing to me. But now that I have it, it's really nice. I actually really dig it. Yeah, like John Marston, or whatever his name was from Red Dead Redemption. I think that was it, but I didn't play Red Dead Redemption 2. I only played Red Dead Redemption 1 online, then Red Dead Redemption 2 online. So I really don't know the story too much, but point being though, I really like the hat. And this kind of really, I was really excited because this really helped sort of me get in the Christmas mindset, because it was a thoughtful gift for something that I didn't know what I wanted for Christmas, and people just know me and they were like, here you go, here's a hat. I got another fedora too, but that was probably one of the coolest things I've gotten so far. Obviously, you know, it's Christmas, I'll get more presents and stuff, but this was cool. I really actually liked it a lot, and it really did also help with the snow too. Like, the snow and the hat sort of helped me be Christmassy. Alright, so the last thing is something I've just been itching to talk about. Like, this is something that honestly has bothered the shit out of me, and I really have wanted to talk about for quite some time now. For those of you who don't know, I love, like, music, and, you know, I love Christmas music and the classics. You know, I love old-timey Frank Sinatra, Seth MacFarlane. I know he's not classic, but if you hear his voice, trust me, he's a classic singer. I don't care what anyone says, he's got golden pipes, but that's not the point here. There was a bit of a controversy recently, and I really want to stick my feet in the water there, because Jesus Christ, that's one of my favorite songs that they're hating on. And you can already probably guess where this is going. That Baby It's Cold Outside thing, I honestly don't understand. I mean, I understand why certain people would think that. You know, there's a lot of people who, which, it's not a bad thing, but there's a lot of political correctness nowadays, and there's a lot of people that just, I'm just gonna kind of say, it just feels like it's like, you know, you can't say anything without offending someone, you know. It's gotta be this perfect world that we all know doesn't exist. But the song Baby It's Cold Outside, to me, whenever I listen to it, it's this man and a woman who obviously, you know, they're not strangers, they know each other, they're like a couple almost, I would say. And they're going and talking about how he doesn't want her to go outside in the snow, but she feels like she's gotta get home because then their parents will worry. You know, obviously I would say that, you know, given that time, you know, she could just lay a phone call on him, but, you know, I assume probably after the song ends, she probably lets him know in some way. She's not just gonna make him worry all freaking night. Like, what kind of daughter does that, you know? Just, like, what? But then there's those certain lines that you hear, and it's like, it's just because she's drinking a lot, you know? It's not like he actually planted something in her drink. Like, what kind of douchebag would write a song about that? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, think about that for a split second. Why would that be a good song? I mean, I know there's a lot of songs today that do that, but honestly, like, I love that song to death. You know, I love all these Christmas songs. After I heard about this too, I saw this, like, really funny post that, like, kind of pokes fun at the whole situation. It's like, oh, well, you know, if we're going by the logic of Baby It's Cold Outside is offensive, then we have to look at all the other Christmas songs out there. Like, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is about bullying, you know, Frosty the Snowman's non-inclusive because it has to be a man, you know, Up on the Housetop, he's breaking and entering. Like, it's a Christmas song. I hate so much, though, that people have decided, though, to kind of just take a good song, a classic that never has stirred up any trouble before, and now all of a sudden it's an issue. Which, by the way, it's not always a man singing those parts. There is a very good interpretation of that song where it's Lady Gaga and what's his name from the Batman movies? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's what I thought. And it's just the characters are flipped around, and it still doesn't sound as provocative, you know. If that version came out first, no one would say a thing, and that's what I hate. It's just leave Christmas alone, please. You know, that was something that killed me too. And like I said, you know, I had all the other stuff to fix it, but I hate when people try to ruin shit for people. It's stupid. It's Christmas. Just have fun. You know, seriously, just have fun. Christmas is about being together and having family and all this stuff. So, please, from all of us, stop trying to ruin Christmas. So that about does it for this episode of the Militia Chat, guys. Thank you so much for making this series one of my favorite series to do over the course of this year. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better way to go out this year. I have 2 more videos that I plan on releasing over the course of these next few days, and then I have my big 2018 video to kind of summarize the year and all that stuff, like sort of the best of 2018 stuff that, like sort of the best of stuff that we've done in the past, but it's got a little bit of a tweak to it. So I hope you guys do enjoy that. Be sure to check that out on Sunday, but you know, there will be videos Thursday and Saturday as well that you guys can see. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys want to see more Militia Chat, or you guys have any topics you guys want me to talk about in the near future, please let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to do a sort of fan episode of Militia Chat. That'd be awesome, honestly. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, guys, see y'all next time. Bye-bye!